Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are going to see what messages Spirit has for you. I like to release my videos according to the zodiac season we're in, and we just got into Libra season. That's going to be September 23rd to October 22nd. But whenever you find this video is perfect, time is fluid. None of that matters. All right, so let's get into it. So a couple of cards that came out while I was shuffling was the Tower and the Fool. Okay, and then it just feels like something went radio silent. Okay, whether that was like someone just cut you off, you cut somebody off, or an unexpected like passing, even something like that, where it was just nothing, just complete silence. Like it goes even beyond ghosting to me. It feels like this was a deep, like, what just happened, right? Especially seeing the tower, right? But with the Fool, I appreciated that because that let me know, like, even though this is a very abrupt ending, it's leading you to a very beautiful new beginning. 111 on the timer. Yeah, it's all about new beginnings for you right now, Cancer. So let's see what's going on for you. All right, bottom of the deck, we have Starseed, what lights you up. Mintonkin, longing for home, belonging, birthing a new age, new creations, all of that. See, and look, it's cracked open. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So exactly, like something definitely was very jarring, very like it almost was like almost like a car crash where you don't even like get to brace yourself. It's just you get smacked around and you're like, what just happened? Like that's what it feels like. Okay. um this could have been a situation where it really had you asking, where do I go now? Who can I trust now? What feels right now? How do I move forward, right? But again, it's a whole new age, a whole new way of being that's coming through for you. So it's almost like you had to have it all stripped away or have that abrupt ending in order to be ready and able to ask yourself even would you want to go, and then to have the confidence to go towards it. It's almost like there had to be nothing but ruin in order for you to finally walk away from something. And that makes sense because a lot of the readings we've had for you, Cancer, it's been kind of an issue of like, reclaiming your power and things like that. So it seems like there was a big thing that happened to where it was no other choice. Okay, let's see what's going on. For Cancer, most important messages. So yeah, there's the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? How are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah, so it's like something was keeping you held back from stepping into your true power, your true purpose. So it's like it had to go. Okay. So we have Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. This always makes me think of the Fool card. So yeah, you're definitely starting a new chapter, a new phase in life right now. But again, it's requiring you to let go of a lot. Okay, dance with life, do something to change your energy. Yeah, like both of these cards are really inviting you to invite to to be more open to a shift, right? To welcome it, to co-create it. It's time to stop holding yourself back here. Yeah. All right, we have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Yeah. Some of you guys, it almost feels like some of you guys might always look for stability and security outside of yourself. Okay. So it's almost like all of this had to happen in order for you to recognize that you're meant to be in the boss's chair. You're meant to be the leader. You were leaning on others too much. And it's not to say that we don't need to have people to lean on and we shouldn't, go to friends and loved ones and family and all that. But it's like if that's your sole guidance, and like you don't even trust yourself enough to give you that answer and to go out on a limb, then that's where it's a problem, right? Because we have Sisterhood of the Rose. Rose is being mentioned twice almost. So some of you guys may like roses. Some of y'all may have a rose tattoo, I'm hearing. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic teacher, right? So if you're meant to be a priestess, mystic teacher, then you need to be able to, go within for guidance. You need to be able to go against the grain. You need to be able to find that stability within yourself, be a leader, right? So I think that's why certain things had to happen how they're happening, because you need to learn how to trust yourself. Take a leap, not lean on other people for that guidance, that answer, that light, that stability, whatever. All right, let's see what's going on with the tarot. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, the World card, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Lovers. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we're walking away from, I don't know, it makes me feel like leaning too much on others. I just keep getting that. Okay. It feels like you're learning how to find stability within yourself. Okay. Learning how to trust yourself, asking yourself what makes you happy, what makes sense for you. You weigh the options, not asking other people, what do you think of this? Should I do this? Should I do that? I just feel like you're learning to trust yourself more. All right, let's get into it. We're going to get straight to the point here. All right, most important messages for Cancer, please and thank you. Oh, that was a lot of cards. Okay, lots of cards for you, Cancer. All right, there you are, Cancer. Yeah, I definitely see a new chapter for you when it comes to family, when it comes to community, when it comes to connections. I feel like it's going to be built on actual like connecting, rather than you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Okay, we have the Moon card, the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. All right, this first chunk, the Death card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the King of Swords. Okay, this next chunk is the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the High Priestess, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay. All right, so let's break it down. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles here with the Moon card. Okay, so this definitely lets me know that there's some sort of underlying fear or doubt when it comes to your stability, your security, your abilities to succeed, material abundance, wealth, security, all of that. Okay. It could be an issue of, some of you may feel like, how will I ever have a partner who is loving, protective, generous, giving? Will I ever have financial security? Will I ever, start that business that I want to start? You know what I mean? Like, there's just a level of uncertainty when it comes to your stability here, Cancer. And the thing about stability, especially like money, it's just energy, right? So if you could tell yourself, oh, I'm broke, I'll never succeed, blah, 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 the universe is always saying yes to you. So if that's what you're saying, even though the universe may want to bless you with everything you've ever wanted, they can't do anything. The hands are tied, right? But if you say to yourself, I'm stable, I'm successful, I'm growing, expanding every day, then that's what's going to happen. Okay, so I would definitely pay attention to your thoughts, your words when it comes to your stability, and make sure you're not self-sabotaging in that way, right? Yeah, there's definitely, like, to me, it's like a big question mark when it comes to some sort of sense of security, whether that's career, home, stability in a partnership, whatever the case may be. Because, yeah, we have the Five of Wands. There's some sort of conflict here, right? Whether it's an inner conflict or you have an issue with somebody else or like your boss or something, somebody or some energies are not seeing eye to eye here. And yeah, it feels like it's like a stalemate, or it feels like there definitely needs to be a redirection going on here for sure. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there could be like an investment that's not making sense. Okay, whether that's you're investing your time into a certain person, a certain business, a certain way of thinking. It's just not adding up for me. Okay, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about, putting that work in, being focused, being determined, having skills, right? With the Ten of Swords, to me, it just feels like somebody is investing their skills in ways that don't make sense. Um, Somebody's making decisions that aren't adding up, that aren't good for their own stability. This could be like having a sense of betrayal. Yeah, it almost feels like somebody's betraying themselves, right? It's almost like if you had like say you were a doctor, okay? And then you decided, you know what? I want to go, what's a good example? I mean, work at McDonald's, right? I'm a server, no shame in the food industry. I love the food industry, right? But obviously, if you go to medical school, what were you doing at the McDonald's? That doesn't make sense, right? So it's almost like someone's been selling themselves short for a very long time. That's what it feels like. All right, with the Death card, the King of Swords, it's just giving an energy to me that someone needs to get back to their truth self. Someone needs to remember what they're made of. Someone needs to remember what matters to them. Right? This makes me think of like when I tell my clients, right? Like what did you want to do when you were a kid? What were those dreams before the world told you no or you got scared or whatever? You know? What did you fantasize about? Tap back into that. Remind yourself what's important to you. What's your truth? Because it feels like, yeah, it feels like somebody's lost their way here. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, King of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. Now, with the Five of Swords, King of Wands, you could be dealing with somebody who's just, just a little overbearing or a little aggressive here. Okay, with the High Priestess, it's all about going within, listening to your intuition, right? So, whether there's somebody like that around you or you're always seeking guidance from somebody who does not have your best interest, that's why they want you to look within. You're the leader here, and it feels like you're asking people who could never be in your shoes what to do. You know what I mean? It's like if I asked, hold on, what's a good example? It's like if I asked, I don't know, like if I asked Kim Kardashian to give me singing lessons, like she doesn't sing, you know, like that wouldn't make sense. She would have no business telling me what to do with my vocal cords. Maybe I'd ask her about, prison reform or branding, right? She's great at that. But it's just kind of like know your audience. And it may not even be intentional that someone's like sabotaging you, but it's almost like, again, like you're sabotaging yourself just because of the way you're approaching things when you need to trust yourself more. Okay. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this to me is all about wisdom. This is all about stability. This is all about being a leader. Okay, Cancer, like you were meant to step up and be a boss here. And like, do you see how like you're here and there's people asking you for guidance? That's how it should be. And it feels like it's been the reverse for some time. And that's why you've been so derailed. That's just what I'm feeling. Okay. Either way, though, I see a lot of stability and security in this ending energy here. So let's see what's going on. We're going to break it down a bit more. All right, bottom of this deck. See, there's the Tower there. Yeah, you guys have definitely gone through a tower moment, a big ending, a big something that really has given you a lot of wisdom, right? Yeah, this is definitely something that is helping you. First of all, it was meant to happen, right? This was something your soul agreed to go through, and it's helping you go within that inner world and do that inner work to, yeah, to free yourself from whatever that tower was. And I like that Spirit's not like emphasizing the tower because they're like, that's not important. What's important is how you got here and what you need to do to get out. I like that. All right, so let's break it down. Let's run it back with the King of Pentacles, the Moon card, big question mark there. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles and the Moon for Cancer. I'm hearing move with more confidence. All right, Cancer. Okay, so in regards to the King of Pentacles, the Moon card. Okay, so Spirit definitely encourages you to go within. Whenever you're wanting that guidance, that stability, that energy of protection, you need to find that within. You need to be able to go within to tap into that wellspring. You know, you shouldn't look outside of you so much because you're just giving your power away, right? If you're always saying, "Oh, this is who I have to go to. This is what I need for that sense of security," that's a yeah, that's just giving away your security, right? Yeah, this is something that is encouraging you to speak your truth. Basically, Spirit wants you to, yeah, take more risks, to really be honest about what you want in this life, what makes you happy, what brings you fulfillment. And they want you to approach it with a full heart and a balanced energy. They want you to have high expectations. They want you to be excited. They don't want you to attach so much doubt and fear to your blessings. You know, it's like a guaranteed thing that you're going to have all of this beautiful stuff, all of this success. But if you attach so much fear and so much worry to it, that's not fair to do to yourself. And the universe knows that. That's why you've been delayed so much. All right, but this is definitely an important lesson for you right now, Cancer. Um, a lot of the signs have been going through their big life lessons recently, I've noticed. But this is information that you need to know. So know that like it's not going to end in devastation, right? Like it's not like the universe is going to have you, okay, believe in yourself just to have you fail, you know? This is something that's going to teach you that you are safe and protected to go after it, to be ambitious. That's a beautiful lesson to learn. Love it. All right, let's look into this Five of Wands. Let's see what's going on there. Tell me more about the Five of Wands, Cancer. Yeah, I'm hearing like you need to change up your energy. Yeah, instead of like being in a defense mode, a fighting mode, a scared mode, you need to be in a happy mode. You need to be celebrating, right? So that's kind of like, okay, so this makes me think of the saying, uh, seeing is believing, not feeling is believing. I tell that to my clients all the time. And what I mean by that is a lot of people say, like, oh, when I see it, I'll believe it. But in order to bring something in, you need to be on a vibrational match with it. Okay. And so, how do you do that? Well, what does it feel like to have that celebration, to be joyous, to be optimistic? What does that feel like? You know, put yourself in a place where you were happy, you were joyous, you were celebrating yourself. Remember what that felt like. Remember who you were around and how excited you were. Bring that energy into your everyday life, and then the universe will bring you more things to celebrate, right? So you're in a very combative energy right now, Cancer. And that's because you're worried, you're fearful, you're scared. I get that, right? But this energy is not going to bring you what you want. So have a good time, relax, okay? Put on your favorite songs, right? Do things to help you get in that energy, especially if it feels like it's been so long since you felt that security, that stability, okay? Like, for example, if it has to do with business, then put yourself in a business suit. If it has to do with love, watch some romantic movies, you know? If you want it to be money wise, I don't know, listen to songs where people are talking about how much money they have, right? Like, there's things you can do to put you in that vibe. But that's what they're saying. They want you to actively co-create this experience with the universe, not fight. Okay? They're not saying, yeah, they're saying it's not about fighting for your spot. It's recognizing you're already standing in first place. Celebrate. That's what they want you to do. Yes, that's good. All right, let's break this down a little bit more. I'm going to break down this Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords first. Tell me more about that Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords for Cancer, please and thank you. Yeah, they're saying there's a lot you have to let go of, Cancer, in order to get where you want to be. There are certain people, certain energies around you where you have really just given your power away, you know? You need to recognize that everyone's going to be okay if you decide to go off on your own. A lot of people, a lot of you guys, Cancer, have been sacrificing yourself because you're like, okay, what if I, go after this dream, if I leave my hometown, if I quit this job, if I leave this friend group, how do I know they're going to be okay? You don't, but you can't keep yourself held back just to watch other people slowly hold themselves back. You know what I mean? You can't delay the inevitable. And also think of it this way. I wouldn't want to keep someone out of alignment, right? Because if you know you're not meant to be around a certain place, certain people, then faking the funk is only delaying the inevitable, right? And that's not cool. People should be around people that they're meant to be around. That's that. You know what I mean? And being the one to initiate that is a beautiful gift. But at the end of the day, Cancer, it's time to tap back in with your highest self. It's time to remind yourself of your power, to remind yourself what your words and thoughts do. The shows you watch, the music you listen to, it impacts you. You create your own reality with this stuff. So be more conscious of it. And don't be scared of your highest power, your highest self. All right? Let's talk about the Death card, King of Swords. Let's see what's going on there for you, Cancer. Yeah. Some of you are definitely scared to step into your highest power. And I think that's because you know that there's a lot you're going to have to let go of. You know? At the end of the day, Cancer, you can't be scared of your own ability to create your own reality. And also, recognize that not choosing your highest self, your best self, you are choosing something else, right? Even though you may see like the very short term here, think about the long term for a second, right? Think about where you're going. Where's this bus going to stop once it's out of gas? You know? Don't hold yourself back. All right. Let's look into this Five of Wands, or Five of Swords, King of Wands, the High Priestess. Tell me more about that for Cancer, please, and thank you. Yeah, you guys definitely need to get grounded. Definitely need to get grounded, spend some time in nature. Okay, keep your head where your feet are, right? A lot of you guys definitely, it's interesting because it's like you think about the future, but you think about it in such a small way, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to hurt these people. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want to sabotage myself or face reject, whatever is keeping you stuck, right? But at the end of the day, think about like a little bit past that, right? So then you're keeping yourself stuck. So then what? You know what I mean? What about 10 years from now? What then? Right? You're really worried about not looking like a bad guy, but think about like whenever this comes to a head, you might snap, right? That's possible. Because your higher self, your purpose will only wait for you for so long, right? Because you came here on earth to do some stuff and you got to get it done, you know? And so did their souls. Everybody is meant to be doing something. So just go ahead and be the one to initiate it, because it's an honor to be able to do that work, you know? Because, yeah, this is all something that's bigger than all of us. So we can't hold ourselves back anymore. We can't hold anyone else back anymore. It's time to lead by example, priestess, mystic, teacher. That's what they're saying. It's time to lead by example. It's time to protect your energy too. See, this is legacy. You know what I mean? Like there's something bigger here that's bigger than you, bigger than everybody. And that's what you came here to do. So it's time to go do it. And not everyone can come with you, right? Not everyone has the same stop as you. Let's talk about the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. All right, let's talk about that stop, shall we? Yeah. Tell me more about the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. See? And at the end of the day, look, they're showing me the tower again. They're like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what this tower was. It's leading Cancer where they're meant to go. It's time to go. All right, let me show you. Because look, you're going towards your truest, most beautiful, most authentic self. Okay? You're trusting yourself. This is your card, Cancer. Your highest self right here. All right? But it comes about when you allow yourself to walk away from certain situations. And through walking away, that's how they teach you. Sometimes you have to, it's almost like whenever, say like you're studying or you're trying to figure out like an answer to a homework problem, and you're like, okay, let me just take a step back and then we'll try again. Let me just cool down, you know, freshen my eyes, right? That's like what is required here. Take a step back, spend some time alone, you know, let yourself reflect. So that way you can be like, okay, I understand. This is what this is teaching me. Let me accept that and move on. Okay? I'm telling you, you're going towards very, very, very beautiful things. All right? There's so much wisdom here for you. You're learning so much. And again, you're leading by example. You are meant to be a leader, Cancer. You've been a follower for far too long. Get out of your own way. Stop doubting your own self. And that's that. All right. We're going to move on to some shadow messages. All right. Get some wisdom from the shadow self. But if this is resonating for you, Cancer, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe, you know, all the good stuff. So yeah, connection, confusion. See, it's almost like the connections you've been making, they've ran their course. So now it's almost like you're like trying to force some things to work, and it's just like, now what? Now it's over, right? It's okay that it's over. So yeah, we have opening, dependency, rage. So yeah, a lot of you guys are very like codependent on kind of chaotic connections, it feels like. Allow yourself to grow. You know what I mean? All right, let's get some shadow messages for Cancer. Yeah, some of you have definitely like your identity has been placed on being able to be around people, being able to connect with people. Like it's an amazing thing to have a lot of friends, to have a lot of, whatever. But if you can't, like, if it's just we just hang out and we just have a lot of friends, like, where's the growth? Where's the, like, I don't even know, like, where's the challenging of one another? Like, do you guys inspire one another? Right? Or is it just the fact that it's two bodies in a room? Right? Like, the universe is challenging you to get more from your connections. And if you're not, time to go. You know? Ooh, I didn't see emotion here. Yeah, we have panic emotion because some of you guys, you don't want to spend time with yourself, but there's so much wisdom there. Okay? Allow yourself to enjoy the wisdom that comes with having a lot of emotions or a lot of big feelings. Don't run away from it. Don't try to lose yourself in someone else. Face it head on, Cancer. All right. That is all I have for you today, Cancer. I hope that resonated. And if it did not, that's okay with me because it was kind of an intense message. I'm not going to lie. That was a bit intense. All right. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you sharing your time and energy with me. If you guys would like to know more about me or my services, you can go to my website. That's linked down below. That's where you can get like a one-on-one reading, healing ceremony. If you want to check out my online classes or sign up for my newsletter, all of that's on my website. I also have all my social media down below if you guys would like more content or anything like that. Okay? All right. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.